anchor desk, we keep things pretty neat, except when Jane, you know, she throws things around a little bit.
I'm good tonight.
But in tonight's Primespot, you'll meet some people who may not be able to find the tops of their desks.
Reporter Boyd Hoopert and photojournalist Tim Griffiths set out to find Milwaukee's messiest desks. Tonight, see what they found and learn what they tell us about the people who sit behind them.
Hi, Susan. How you doing today? This is Winnie from K&M. We got key tags that look like little houses.
The office product hasn't been made.
This is like a $90 phone.
That Winnie Dukes can't sell.
What we have on special today are the permanent black markers.
But her reputation at work has less to do with her marketing.
Whenever I called you before, I never told you a joke, did I?
Than her mess.
My boss comes in here
every day.
Every day.
I push for neatness and organization.
Are you going to clean your desk up today, please, please, please? I need to sell you 500 pens.
To hear her boss, Winnie's mess must be the worst in the city.
I told her I need to get her a bigger desk because she's starting to utilize the floor now.
Winnie, you're not even in the game.
Right, exactly.
The desk belongs to Susan Mudd, who spends every day at work fighting for a cleaner environment.
Some would argue that I should just light a match to it, but that would create air pollution, so I don't do it. Trash, which is usually pretty well empty.
It's not as if Susan never cleans her desk.
Oh, well, let's see. Mass Transit, Energy, Economics, and...
Just ask.
Dated March 1993.
She remembers the last time.
Yeah, when I went on maternity leave.
Her son, he's 3.5.
Clean spot. Okay. When I eventually do throw things away, it is inevitable that within a day, something that I've finally put into the recycling bin I need.
What Susan really needs is a librarian.
I'm very good at stacking.
Just not this one.
I can create stacks all over the place and get them very high.
Terry Delkey is the head librarian at the Greenfield Public Library.
A lot of it just doesn't have homes. They don't have any place else to go.
And experts say desks such as hers speak volumes about the personalities of their occupants.
It has been linked to creative thinking and entrepreneurialism.
Jessica Baer, who confessed to cleaning her own messy desk just before we arrived, heads a company that helps businesses manage their workers.
But the type of individual who does work very well with a messy desk is someone who works well with stress in adverse conditions.
This is our pages from the city's financial budget.
Sounds like we should all adopt Terry Delkey's system. The messier, the better.
How much more can you cram in?
Not so fast. Those same experts say what is gained in creativity is lost in efficiency.
Normally I can find what I'm trying for from here.
Or just lost.
Do I tell you that I have another computer terminal on the floor under the table over here?
It's well understood that the masses don't do well with a messy desk.
So when we heard about the desk of the chief financial officer at St. Camelia's retirement community, we headed for Wauwatosa.
Oh, very messy.
But he's not here.
Well, unfortunately, no, he's at a conference this week. This yellow one is the key for Tom's office.
What do you bet next time Tom Tomasic takes his keys along?
And here it is. And in my experience, this is the most messy office I've ever seen.
Pam Lovelace is one of the people at St. Camelia's.
No idea what...
Known to give Tom Tomasic a hard time about his desk.
What all this information might be.
And his tables.
Overflowing.
And his boxes.
Under his desk.
And his floor.
Last week he brought me a slip of paper, and I noticed on the slip of paper, he just found it on his desk, it was dated 1989.
As bad as this looks, Pam figures...
It could be worse.
It sure could be.
I am by nature a neat person.
With a name like this.
Heaps, piles.
Dick Heaps, the self-described neat freak,
I'm so darn busy.
Says the job did this to him.
In July of '95, that's when the budget came. So if you'd have came there, probably that was the pinnacle of the worst. Then it went way down, and now it's starting to build back up again.
And did we mention the Director of Intergovernmental Relations for the City of Milwaukee as a deputy?
This is Dick Heaps, and this is Dick Heaps, Jr. You should see his office.
Patrick Curley's office is right next door.
Oh, well, you know, Dick's a major leaguer. Yeah, I'm in single A here. Yeah, this is rookie ball.
Actually, it's a little neater today. You can see his torso.
Go ahead and laugh, while Dick sits comfortably behind his heap, secure in the knowledge it can happen to the best of us.
Hi, this is Boyd Hoopert in the TV6 newsroom. I'm either on the phone or away from my desk right now. If you'd like to talk to a real person, dial 0. I can be paged if it's important. Otherwise, please leave a message and I will call you back.
And that is the reason why
Yeah.
Boyd Hooper wanted to do that story.
He did not stage that. His desk looks exactly like that stuff all over. You know what I think it is? People are afraid to throw things away. I have videotapes from 1987.
Oh, I'm neat as can be on the outside, but if you open up the drawers, you can't
just
even
a
get
little bit of everything.
Like
yeah.
you say, everything I ever owned.
God, that story makes us feel really neat, doesn't it? I guess not so creative, but we're neat. We've got that going for us.
Yeah.